안녕하세요, 여러분. Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shamra and I'm here with my girl Sabrina and we are Hallyu Reviews. Two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. We have a love of all Korean music. We're reacting to Knockout and Hi Hi from GD and TOP in 2014 Japan Dome Tour. Thanks, Dorian. We love you.
Yes, this is from Dorian Gray. Best videos for Big Bang I think that we've come across, and I love that they also
Me
include
too.
English subtitles, which really helps us out a lot, especially with me being baby VIP. Sometimes I don't know what the songs are about.
And
So
I think our viewers love that too, so it's great.
yeah, absolutely. So we've heard both of these songs. We love both of these songs. We did look at the translation for Baki Kayo, and it means I'm tired, which is not what we expected for Knockout. So very interesting. I'm sure there's a story there. Probably just part of
And
the
I don't think
lyrics,
that's
but
how like I translate it in the song either.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm interested to see what the lyrics say then. So let's go ahead and take a look at Knockout and Hi Hi in Japan.
I love how he is fully dressed from head to toe.
I think the first time I saw this was at an award show. Can I just say how different this is from what we just watched?
Right?
This is how I think of them normally.
So true. Okay, so really quick, I just want to point out that the girls' uniforms,
Yeah, what is that?
I loved that they looked like paint splatters,
Okay.
kind of like an homage to TOP's like art and his.
Oh, okay. I
I
was gonna ask why they looked
love
like
that.
painters.
Yes, I loved that because he's and G-Dragon, both of them are so big into art. Um, I know they both own like several famous art pieces. I love that. Oh man.
And can I just point out that they're probably the only two rappers who can rap about bubbles and still look totally cool.
So cool. Double bubble.
I'm just saying. I haven't heard P. Diddy rap about bubbles.
It's true. I love how they have similarities in their costumes, with, like the X's. Oh,
And also red and teal, they complement each other very well on the color wheel.
and we were just talking the other day about how GD looks fabulous in red.
And two people look fabulous and
Everything.
So nervous on those things. It's a really cool shot. Okay, so are those things moving or is it just the cameras moving around them? I can't tell. I think it's just the camera moving, maybe. Oh.
I think it's the camera moving. I think
That's
that
what I think.
once they're up, they're steady.
Okay.
And I think it's the camera moving.
Yeah, I think they're going up
They're
and down,
kind of
but
down
they're not
now.
like, it kind of gave the impression that they're moving side to side. Like, whoa. So they have X's on the back of, some of them on the back of their uniforms.
G-Dragon's Instagram profile is with X's. And Twitter just apparently got switched to X because of G-Dragon.
Really? Is that why
Yes.
they switched? I wonder why. I'm like, where did the bird go?
Elon Musk said G-Dragon was the inspiration for it or something. I'll have to send you that article.
Yeah. Very nice.
Oh, I need my bing bong.
So different from what we just
It's so totally different from
So
what we just
different.
watched. So good, so amazing, such high energy, such like, oh man, to be there would be so amazing.
Now this was this a Big Bang concert and it's just the two of them performing these songs, or where did this come from? This is from the Japan Dome tour. So was
I
that
think it was just
GDGOP or
them.
was it? Okay. Very cool.
I would assume maybe. I'm not sure. VIPs, let me know.
Or Dorian Gray, let us know.
Or
Somebody
Dorian
let
Gray.
us know.
Someone let us know. Someone will tell us, hopefully, maybe.
Yes, we would appreciate that. So phenomenal. I mean, just well done, well balanced. I mean, it's their songs are always really well balanced between the two of them. I don't feel like it's one person's show and the other is just there for support. They do just a really nice
Well,
job.
and they play off of each other so
Very
well.
well. Their
Like, oh
voices
man,
complement each other
yes.
so well, with TOP's being so deep and then GD's being a little on the higher side and unique. Like
I can't
they fit together.
imagine Big Bang without TOP.
I can't imagine Big Bang without GD. I
Well,
mean,
GD was the first member of Big
oh, you're
Bang.
saying
And
if
then
TOP had never
if
joined.
TOP had never joined, because he was originally cut, he was originally told he wasn't.
I'm telling you this week, I'm learning about all
And
these essential members from groups that almost weren't a part of it. And I'm like, "Woo, my goodness.
right,
Talk about history
like,
not being the same. That's crazy. Seriously.
and I can't think of all the music that we wouldn't have without TOP. Like, it's crazy.
Well, we may
It's
have it. It just
crazy.
may have been different because he may have been, you think he'd have been a solo artist had he not joined Big Bang, maybe?
I don't know. Because he started out as tempo,
Yeah, right. I mean, he was
but
doing,
I don't know. I don't know if we would have all the music that we have with. Because, I mean, G Dragon wrote most of the songs, but I mean, you look at a lot of the songs, it's G Dragon and TOP. And so you've got to think if TOP never joined Big Bang, how much music would we have? Would we not have?
well, and this is a little more superficial, but is there a visual in Big Bang? Is there like an official visual? Like some groups
Mm,
have visuals. Because I sort of feel like it's TOP. So with that,
really?
yeah, well, just maybe I'm biased because I get this so much that like I
He's
think that
my visual
he
now.
must be the visual. But I don't know.
I
I
would
mean,
assume
is
that most
he?
people would assume that Taeyang would be the visual. He's the one that's shirtless most of the time.
I mean, just because you're shirtless doesn't mean the visual. I'm not saying he isn't a visual, but do they have a visual?
I
Like,
don't think they have a visual. I think all of the members have their own attraction in some way.
I mean, I agree that that's the case for like even the groups that have
Have visuals,
visuals.
it's
I would
true.
say like beauty is very
That's a
much a
great question.
subjective.
Who do you think is the visual of Big Bang? Oh, oh, yes.
Oh, there's gonna be some fighting up in the comments now. I don't know. I don't know. That's a hard one. Yeah, because beauty, there are objective standards of beauty, but I feel like they
Definitely.
vary from culture to culture. I mean, I would argue first, let's not talk about Big Bang right now. That way there's no fighting right now. But like let's just say the group 17. Like
Mm-hmm.
for me, a visual is Vernon, but he looks a little more Western. So that
Okay.
would be, in theory, you could see objectively why it would be more appealing to someone who is Western. I would argue that he's very attractive, but I don't know that he's considered a visual. I think Joshua and Jung-hun are the
The visuals.
visuals, and they're both, even though Joshua is Korean American, his parents are Korean, so he looks very Korean. He doesn't look Western at all, whereas Vernon does. He looks like a little Leonardo DiCaprio. And if you take photos of them from like the age of 16 and put them side by side, oh my gosh, he looks like a
Does he
brunette.
really?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you need
wow,
to
that's cute.
look it up. People have put him online, but he looks like a little brunette Leonardo DiCaprio. But also, is it more attractive because they're different? So, in a sea of, say, Westerners, would like an Asian look more exotic because they're different, because they stand out? So, I don't know. I feel like the members of
Ooh,
Big
that's
Bang
interesting.
all look so different.
They do. I would agree with that.
They have very different
Features
features. I
and
feel like they would all appeal to different types of
people.
people. I didn't want to say women. I'm just different
No,
people.
just different
So just
people.
different people. So I don't know. I always
It's a
find that
great question.
the
Oh
position
man.
of visual a little bit offensive, just because it's like, okay, so
Yeah,
you
I was
might think
thinking of
they're
that.
more
Like, there's
attractive,
really
but what about,
visuals.
yeah, there are literally visuals in Greece.
Well, because apparently, like when you mentioned that, and it brings me back to the Stray Kids concert. Because apparently, like they were picking at the visuals at the Stray Kids
Now
concert.
they are Hyungjin and see, I want to say Felix because to me he's a visual, but I know it's Hyungjin. Hyungjin is definitely the visual that I'm aware of, and he has very traditional Korean beauty of standards. Korean beauty
But
standards.
Bangchan is not listed as visual.
No, he actually thinks he's
But
ugly.
he's my visual. Like that's my bias. Like
Well, I
that's
mean,
my
he has the
go-to.
abs,
Like
but
I think he is just
yeah,
absolutely
he's adorable.
adorable.
But see, there's
Like
different beauties, like
he is
adorableness versus
just
sexiness.
with his little curly hair
And his little
and then
smile.
his smile and oh yes, like Bangchan is just oh man, that's my bias. Like yes.
And I like Felix.
And Stray Kids, like that is just who I go gaga over. And he's not a visual. Like, what? What do you mean he's not a visual? Yes, he is.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Have
He
you
doesn't.
not seen his abs?
Well, then there you
Yeah,
go. Is it?
he does this little thing with his shirt and like, what?
Well, and
How is
then
that not visually
and
appealing?
it depends on
What?
what's important to you. So, is it like more of a body standard? Is it more of a facial standard? Like, I don't know. Like, how dare they rank this? Like, seriously, I
That's
find it
true. That's like putting
offensive.
girls in a notebook when we're like in middle school.
Right? Right.
Right?
So
Like,
anyway, I'm sorry. Maybe it's the feminist in me, but I'm like, how dare they objectify them? And which is literally what you're
that
doing
is,
when you're trying to rank them for like visuals and things like that, is you're objectifying them. That someone's insert here is more attractive than
it
someone
does say that
else's.
Hyungjin is the official
See, I
visual
told you.
of
Yeah, I
Stray
know these
Kids.
things. Yep, he's the official visual. And since Felix got kicked out, like he couldn't be technically ranked as a visual, but I think he's considered a visual for most,
It
especially
consists of
internationally.
Lino, Hyungjin, and Felix. The visual line
Oh
is
yeah,
considered the
Lino,
dance
yeah.
Raja.
Probably some like weird connection there between attractiveness and the ability to dance.
I don't know.
If you're saying Taeyang is, you think would be the visual for Big Bang,
Oh,
although it doesn't work for BTS because I think Jimin is the visual BTS, but in fact it's Jin and V, and
it's
they are the some of the worst dancers in BTS.
I would not call them the visuals of
They
BTS.
are. Jin is literally known as worldwide handsome, but I mean, Jimin has a like ethereal beauty that like many cultures think like
Have you
his
not seen
face.
Cookie? Like seriously?
Well, Cookie has more of a Western appeal, especially his body type. He's definitely, have you seen Calvin Klein? That's more of a Western.
Yeah.
We like the muscles. We like the
Yeah.
broader shoulders, but Jen has the biggest shoulders. But I'm like, but does he have the muscles? Like I don't know. It's all we're gonna cut like all this out, but
No, we should totally leave all this. Like this is
it's just
exciting and
it
fun and
raises so many
it
questions
does
about the
raise a
standards
lot
of
of
beauty.
questions. Man,
Just saying.
I'm
Lots of
really
questions.
interested to know who do you think is the visual of Big Bang?
And where are you from?
Ooh,
Are
yes.
you Korean, Eastern, or are you Western? Because I'm curious to see if there's a divide between what we view as beauty.
Love it.
I'm sure there is.
Please
Psychologically, there
leave
has to
lots of
be.
comments and let us know because
Oh, yeah.
I definitely want to know.
And that's not to say we're objectifying them. We're
No,
really, the fact that
although I
they're,
do on occasion, sometimes.
I really try hard not to, but just the fact that they're being objectified and like one is being declared more attractive than I mean, I guess we do it throughout history. We talk about Cleopatra and how she was known as one of the most beautiful women in the world,
I
and
thought she had a big nose.
that doesn't mean she wasn't beautiful.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, if that was the standard, then I mean, this only
That's
serves our
true.
point.
I don't know. She liked a lot of
Marilyn
cats.
Monroe, she was considered actually large for her time period. I think she's a size 10, which is different. I understand that than the current standards, but she was considered a larger, curvier woman. She was curvy before it was okay to be curvy. So she was much bigger than most American actresses at that time. And yet she changed the standards.
She
So
did.
absolutely.
It's exciting,
Anyway.
y'all.
Yeah, look at this groundbreaking work we're doing right here.
Right?
Asking the important questions. Who is the
Who is
visual
the
and Big
visual?
Bang and why?
Why? Right? What do you think? Her visual is Daesung. My visual is T.O.P. Choi Sang-yoon.
I mean, TOP is very handsome for sure. I'm not going to argue with that.
There's one where he's shirtless. Oh, yes.
I would not have predicted that. That seems so maybe that's just his like the role he
It's a
plays, but it's
character.
so like anti what we've come to know as like what I've come to know as TOP.
Yes, it's a very short scene. I have the dibs on all the drama. Make sure you check out Hallyu reviews for more
Nice segue.
information.
Absolutely. You will be having your review coming of Iris eventually. Gotta watch it first, but yeah.
Yes, I do have to finish watching Iris. Right now, I'm stuck on King of the Land, which, oh my gosh, just threw a curveball. And I'm like, oh, my heart can't take it.
Don't do spoiler alerts yet. I
I
haven't seen it.
didn't. I just said my heart can't take it.
I hate when they're curveballs. Okay.
It's so
All right.
good.
Well, let's wrap this up. So,
Until next time, y'all.
annyeong.
Annyeong.